fire where minds stray. From puzzles to quizzes, facts untold, unlocking mysteries, watch them unfold. Puzzles, quizzes, mysteries unfold. Brain Benders Banter, keep your mind on fire, twisting and turning higher and higher. Trivia and facts keep you on your toes. Where the next challenge leads, nobody knows. Mind on fire, nobody knows. Riddles and corners, secrets to reveal. Each question a journey, every answer a seal. Cognitive playground where neurons spark, lighting a pathway through the mental dark. Secrets reveal, pathways spark. Brain Benders Banter, keep your mind on fire, twisting and turning higher and higher. Trivia and facts keep. Twist your brain, come play with me. Facts, fun, and mystery. Twist your brain, come play with me. Facts, fun, and mystery. Puzzles, jokes, and trivia fire. We bring the heat, never tire. Riddles wrapped in crazy facts. You think you know? Better check that. Mind games, brain flames, think fast, no shame. Subscribers growing, chat is glowing. You never know where it's going. BBB's where the wild minds roam. From quirky laughs to facts unknown. Click that sub, don't miss the show. Let's twist your brain and let it go. Hey, hey, all Brain Benders Banter, best of the net. Weird, wild, fun, you bet. Hey.
Hi.
We made it. Yay.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Hi.
Greetings from Canada.
California.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I love your brother. Hey. That's
in Chicago.
So, yeah.
Chicago.
I was jamming.
Yeah. If I was where Kobe was, I wouldn't tell nobody either.
No, I wouldn't say, because I'm actually in Florida, and boy, am I embarrassed.
Buff, where are you at right now?
Florida.
Missouri.
Ah.
Hey, me too.
Oh. Hey Buff, have you climbed the arch over there in St. Louis? You know, taking the elevators. I know they have elevators go up there, but
I have. They're not made for full people.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong in the universe. There's bad weather up north and Buff isn't there.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Bad weather up there?
I'll figure that one out.
Was you there when they had the earthquake?
I'm heading home.
Was you there when they had the earthquake, Buff?
What earthquake?
There was an earthquake up there.
Up
Was
where?
it? Where?
Yeah, there was an earthquake and a hurricane, or not hurricane, tornado.
Yeah,
Where?
Where?
Like
Where was
Illinois
it?
and Kansas, and like it was Illinois, yeah, Michigan, Illinois, Kansas, like a bunch of states had a bunch of weather all at once.
So weather happened in the United States.
Yes.
I might have been there.
Okay.
We did
Did you
go
have
through a
bad weather?
tornado a couple of days ago in Indiana.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago.
up on the turnpike.
Was that scary?
Nah, been
Nah?
worse.
Okay. The tornado I've ever experienced, I was in Millington, Tennessee, and the sky looked green.
Green?
It was
They
like
don't
a
tell you
green
is, like, how scary
gray.
they sound. Tornadoes sound like freight trains.
Well, I don't know what's scarier, the wah, wah, wah horns that are going off,
That is
or the
pretty
actual.
scary, yeah, but the actual tornado is so much louder than people think.
When I was 7 years old, I was on a swing set at my aunt and uncle's house way up in the country, and an F5 tornado came, and I remember Me and my cousin, this little girl named Betty Jean, was sitting on the swings, watching this giant tornado way off in the distance go through the field and tear up the houses and stuff. And the aunt and uncle and the parents come running out, freaking out because we were just sitting there watching, like, wow, you don't see that every day, do you?
Yeah.
You don't realize you're in danger. You're just like, oh, cool, look.
Stuff was falling from the sky all around us, and then her just sit there watching it. And she looked at me and said, well, you don't see that every day, do you?
Yeah, the one thing I'll still never forget to this day is Suzanne and I were driving in a rented Nissan Rogue, which was really nice, bright red, and we had our remaining 3 kittens at the time, our cats that were with us, and we're driving as we're going west out of Wichita, Kansas. All of a sudden, there's a report of 2 funnel clouds, and both these funnel clouds are literally less than half a mile from the freeway where we're on. And they both come together. And as we're going down the road, we turn on the radio. Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell's playing. I kid you not. I kid you not. I cannot make that shit up. That was just insane. And here we are sitting Wichita Lineman while these 2 funnel clouds go like that. They come toward us. So you remember the Nissan Road commercials, right? Where he's going down the road and everything's blowing around.
Yeah.
That's literally what was happening to us in real life, in real time.
That's kind of funny.
That was insane. Yeah. But we avoided it. But yeah, it was crazy.
Why am I getting the urge to go in here and watch the movie Twister after this?
I think of that cow. Moo.
I want to see that cow.
Yeah, I feel bad for that cow. Moo.
Well,
Like
he lived. He didn't die.
Yeah, I know.
He was fine, Chrissy. He was fine.
I even liked the new one. I thought it was fine. It was basically the same movie, just in reverse. So
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why I couldn't see Wajamin in my chat, and I just realized I had 2 verticals open.
Oh,
Oh, really?
On YouTube tabs. I was like, where's Wajamin? Why can't I see him? Something's wrong with YouTube. And then I was like, oh no, something's wrong with you. You have 2 things open.
There was another Twisters movie I got to see, which Asylum Records. You know those guys from Sci-Fi Channel and that Mark Quode guy who creates them based on other movies. So he had one called Twisters, and that had multiple Twisters. I'd seen that one too. Yeah, Asylum. Yeah, they're nuts.
So I'm thinking about doing something, and I want to hear from chat, and I want to hear from panelists.
Yeah.
But I'm actually thinking about wrapping up a box with a mystery thing inside.
Okay.
And don't go with the whole, I know it's inside the box. Come on now. But so we're going to put something mysterious in this box. And then I'm going to give you guys riddles and clues. And you guys have to try to get points for, if you get one, you get points. And then the closer you get, whoever solves it, actually, I might even send you what's in the box.
Ooh.
It's a mystery box.
that could be fun. Sure.
Gotta think outside the box.
Think outside the box for sure, especially with me. If you've ever had a game show night with me, you know that sometimes the hard questions are the 100 questions and the easy questions are the 600. I like to switch it up sometimes.
You are so devious, sis. You're devious. What can I say?
I like it fun. Don't just predict that the 100 is going to be 100 easy.
I give you this.
Well, I always heard whatever comes out of a box gets over with the crowds. So.
Well, I mean, I might have somebody's interested in sponsoring my channel, and I might want to put something in the box. So, and then I would be doing a bunch of riddles and clues and quizzes and stuff, so that I could tell you guys, okay, it's. And then you guys see if you could guess what's in the box. It could be a rubber chicken. It could be a deck of cards.
I love a rubber chicken.
I'm just saying. It could be a dog toy. It could be anything. It could be anything.
Are you saying that you have a rubber chicken company that might be sponsoring you?
Well, I am friends with Corey.
Hey,
I just hope it ain't Adam and Eve's.
Look, show again, Mikey.
Wow. Cool.
Okay.
You know what? There's a channel that somebody has. He calls himself Mr. Chicken, and he's got those chickens, doing their thing to all these songs that are very popular.
It's so funny to watch them. I've seen a lot of those shorts. It's so great.
Somebody needs to send me this. Somebody send me a link. Somebody send me a link.
Yeah, well, some people's got a strange idea of humor.
Oh, it's wonderful, Dan. It's
Yeah, it
very
is.
good.
It's hilarious.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the show because we're
Absolutely, everybody.
Welcome to Brain Benders Banter. Tonight we're talking about something perfect for this community, the things that boggle our brains. You know, these thoughts that just don't sit right, the mysteries, the weird facts, or the things about life or people that you just don't fully understand. Tonight we're going to share the things that make us stop and go, wait, how does that even work?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Sort of
All right.
it's things that make you go,
One of the things that boggles my brain is the show, so let's get with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, everybody, who would like to go first? The first question is, what is something about life that you still fully don't understand? And this could go any way.
Okay, there's something that my grandfather taught me, like when I was really young, and it's kind of stuck with me and has always confused me, and that is, the more you know about something, the less you understand it. And that seems to be true. It's like the opposite of the Dunning-Kruger effect, where, like, you know, you think you know everything about a subject just because you know a little bit, but like the more you get to know something, the more like nuanced, and the more information you get about it, the more things start to contradict. And that always confuses me just about life in general, that like you can try to become an expert at something, and then like the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so, it's confusing.
That confuses me. It bends my brain backwards.
I can see that. I could totally see that. My pug is bending my brain right now because she's being very loud down there.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Oh yeah, she's having a ball down there.
Yeah, she's probably dreaming about chasing cats.
She doesn't chase cats. She loves cats.
Oh, she does?
No, she loves cats.
Her and my cat snuggle.
Yeah, Chrissy showed me a picture of them snuggling. So
they snuggle, and then my cat will clean my pug's wrinkles.
Right.
Oh my God, that's cute.
And my pug will try to push her away, like, stop, your tongue is rough. And my cat's like, and she just holds her down because they're the same size.
Oh
wow. Okay. So the question again is, what is something about life that you still don't fully understand? Anybody else?
I guess I could say something.
I'm gonna put you up in that corner there.
Oh, thank you. What really? Okay, I guess it's something I've gone through already, but really, it's when you first know. Okay, when you meet, you know, when a man meets a woman or a woman meets a man, and they meet for the first time, and you don't, you know, that's something I still don't fully understand. I know that with me and Suzanne, we bonded right away, even though we were thousands of miles away from each other, she being up here in Canada, me being down there in Arizona. And yet, when we first met online, which we've already surpassed our 16-year anniversary, but when I first met her online, I was like, no, do I know that this is the last and only woman I want to be with for the rest of my life? Because I'd already gone through 2 previous marriages which ended badly. She went through 4 which ended badly. And I was like, how did we know? You know, and you know, some people will say that it was, you know, God that brought us together, which in our case, that's absolutely true, and that's what I understand. But for other couples that, like, you know, before they become couples, like, I look back at my parents and I said their situation was completely different from what me and Suzanne have been through, and they somehow knew. My dad knew, like, innately knew that he wanted to be with my mom, and they've been together for 61 years. So that still bothers me. I don't understand that, how that's possible. You know, it's something mysterious. It has to be, but I wish I knew what it was. That's one thing I don't fully understand. I think that probably explains it the best. Yeah, that's about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How did the relationships come about? That's really hard to describe. It really is.
It is. No, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the pug.
I'm so sorry.
The pug is having a hoedown,
Okay, well,
people. I don't know if you're listening clearly enough.
Hi,
but they're
Charles
having a
Darwin.
hoedown. Okay.
But I do agree, the mystery of chemistry between two people, like
right.
you can say it has something to do with pheromones, or it can just be like personalities, how they mesh, but like there is something very mysterious. There's like a black box in there that I don't think we understand.
Let me ask you, how the first time you met your partner, very first time, and then you knew this is the lady I want the rest of my life to be with. How did you know? Like, how did you know?
I can't really talk about the first time I met my wife on YouTube.
Wow. Serious?
She was actually dating my roommate at the time.
Oh, wow. So was it? What was it? Mutual
it wasn't right away.
attraction?
Like she was a friend first,
Right.
and then she went away on an internship to Louisville, Kentucky, to work on HVAC systems and stuff. And while she was there, she wanted somebody to talk to, somebody like a friend. So she was emailing me. She picked me. And she and I we formed this kind of relationship over email. This was after she broke up with my roommate, by the way, just for the record.
Yeah, because when I met Suzanne online, it was just after she had like her terrible fourth relationship.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had no clue. It was the first time I ever started Facebook. And like I said, the first time was March 1st, 2010. And I go online, and the first thing I know, I'm talking to this one guy. His name was Benny. We'll just call him Benny. And Benny was just telling me, look, there's this wonderful person here. Her name is, we call her Susie, but she goes by Virtual Girl something. And I said, okay. And they were doing this thing called Yoville. I don't know if people remember Yoville when it was back on Facebook or whatever. But it eventually became Yo World. Anyway, long story short, so I go over and I talk to her, and Suzanne's talking to me, and we're online. We're just talking online, and we formed a bond immediately. Like we were actually already completing each other's sentences. That's how it was, like instantly. And then over time, I said, I know what you've gone through. I know what I've gone through. Let's build this relationship slowly. And we did. We built it for 6 years. And then we got married in April. As I said, BBB is April 20th. Our wedding anniversary is April 19th, the day before.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
BBB, what are you doing, for God's sake?
Lots of typing.
Are you eating
lots
potato
of
chips?
noise.
Are you eating potato chips or something?
It's a lot of typing.
I'm not doing any. I'm not like Chance.
But like I said, ultimately, that's how I would answer question one.
Hands visible.
The mystery of the relationship. It's the mystery of the chase. How you know the first time you meet the woman of your dreams, you really know you want to be with this person for the rest of their lives. It's hard. It is.
It is, and yeah, like I said, I had to we were best friends for a long time before we decided to get married. Like we'd seen each other go through relationships, and we had cheered each other on, all that kind of stuff. And it was, I kind of realized it long before she did that this friendship was more than a friendship. But then, she was dating this other guy. She moved away. She moved up to Maryland. I was down in Florida. I got really drunk one night. And I wrote her an email, and I told her that I wished her happiness, and that, if this other guy turns out to be an asshole, I'll beat him up for her. Or something like that.
But wait a minute, Doug, wasn't the other guy your friend?
No, this was a completely different guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, I'm so confused.
I would have beat him up too. I mean, but that's just for fun. He was my friend. Still is, actually. And she got that email at just the right time. Like, that guy really was an asshole. He decided he wanted to go back to Gainesville, and he wanted to try heroin. Okay.
What?
Yeah, really, seriously.
Wow.
And so she got that email while she was at a wedding for some of our friends. So, she's already surrounded by marriage and love and all that. And it finally clicked in her. Like, just like, I know, like the way she describes it, was just like a moment of epiphany, and, we were married a year later. So.
Why you got me singing love and marriage, love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage.
The song I always go to when I think about my relationship with my wife was
you gotta
Journey,
go to
Separate Ways, because my email was pretty much the lyrics to Separate Ways.
Well, we discovered something interesting. Suzanne has 2 songs that I know of that mention her name explicitly. One is the late Leonard Cohen, and the other one was Journey itself. The band what Raised on Radio has a song called Suzanne. Right. And I was like, and I referred to those go-to songs to my wife. She said, she says, I don't know if Michael has any, well, there's Michael rowed the boat ashore. Oh, wow. Then there's a guy named Franz Ferdinand who came up with my name and talked about it. And then Duran Duran has a song about me. Like, Michael, why do you do this? Or something like that. So it's weird.
I think Faster Pussycat's got one too.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah. But, the best part was, and I'll just finish here. The best part about that is we were able to realize we shared a lot more in common than we knew. And that was how we were able to build up. We built up our relationship for 5 years. And then finally, when she came down to visit me by plane and to see me and in person and again, because I had already seen her in person. So I did the rule first. I went up there and saw her twice in Canada here. And then when I came to Toronto, she came back down and she met my parents for the first time, and they were so happy and everything. And I said, you know what, honey, let's get married. So we just went to a courthouse and got married. So that was it. I had just said, nope, you're here now. I waited months for you. I want to get married to you right now. And that's what we did. And we were so happy about that. That was 10 years ago. Yeah. Beautiful.
Coley, are you playing Clash?
I have no idea what that person's talking about.
Oh. I was like, what is that?
I have no idea.
Okay, who's next?
Life.
I went on for too long.
What's confusing about life?
Okay, anybody ready for that question? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sierra's calling me.
All right. Somebody else has to talk about this question, which is, what is something about life that you still don't fully understand?
Ultimate took 9 years.
What I don't understand about life, Tug, is really easy. I don't understand the meaning of life. Why are we here? What is your purpose? That's the big one for me. I always thought my purpose was to get married and make kids. And now that my kids are all grown and flown away from the coop, it's like my purpose in life has passed by, and now I'm just an NPC in the world.
You are anything but an NPC, man.
No.
She just wanted to know if we were going to go live.
We are live?
I told her that. She goes, my bad, I'm on my way.
Oh, my Lord, Sierra.
She's like, are you going live? Why didn't you text me? No. Normally I text her and send her the link.
She has a lovely daughter, which is your granddaughter. She has a pass. So she's alive.
Okay, look, I normally do send her a link saying, hey, here's the show. I didn't do that tonight because I was running behind because I had a bunch of stuff going on. So she's like, hey, Joe. Hey, yeah. And then she wants to know, she said something about, I said, is there a game called Clash? And she goes, I'll be right in. So there she is. See, there she is. She is.
Hi, Sierra.
Hey, I didn't have no trouble finding the link.
Sierra.
I didn't have no trouble finding the link tonight because I had a great week and only got one copyright claim.
Oh.
Instead of 500.
See, she was waiting on the link. That's mom's bad.
Yeah.
I don't need no link. I got buttons.
He's got buttons. Hello,
thanks, Charles. Share us out. Charles could share us out. So it was kind of funny. There was a little conversation that happened. Mikey, if you look up in the comments in my chat, they were like, why does he look like Santa Claus? And I was like, he is Santa Claus.
I am Santa Claus, darn it. I live up here in Canada.
See? And I told him the same exact thing. I said he disguises to be living in Canada, but he's really
I'm
Nice shades, Chance.
This is
Hi,
Mr.
Chance.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got my
Hey, how's
sunglasses.
it going, Chance?
So, Chance, the first question tonight is: what is something about your life that you still don't fully understand? So you could think about that, ponder that, and let us know when you're ready. We still have Mikey's went, Tugs went. We have Tracy, Danny, Caldy,
Dan
sick.
went.
Dan went.
Dan
Okay.
went. Yeah, Dan did.
Oh, he went first. He went
No,
first.
he
was
went
just.
while you were talking to Sierra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I missed it.
Yeah,
I'm
Doug was
sorry.
first. I went second. Danny went third, and he just said
Okay.
he was. Yeah, so
He just
I
said the
was
meaning of life.
pondering the meaning of life and how useless you are at achieve your purpose.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I thought that Monty Python's Flying Circus explained the meaning of life.
Yeah, it's the Crimson Permanent Assurance.
Yeah.
hey, where did Chance go?
Whoa,
Yeah.
where did he go?
Your theme song ain't against your theme song isn't Against All Odds by Phil Collins like mine.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't put that in my
I
head.
could
Oh,
tell you
Caldy. Are you ready, Tracy?
Yeah.
You ready?
I am.
All right, putting you up in that corner. Let's go.
The corner. Okay. Mine is I don't understand why as the spirits are, why'd they take my mom at 56 and why am I left with my dad dying and being an only child? It's mystified me because I don't have a brother or sister to commiserate with. And then, my parents were my kind of life for a long, long time. And when you have that, you want more time. And you can't have more time when they're gone. So it still leaves you kind of grieving and sore, even if it's been 20 years. That's how long it was mine. So I'm just saying I just don't understand.
Yeah,
My
it
mom.
depends. Yeah.
Now that does put a song in my head. Alone Again, Naturally, Tracy. That song.
Yeah.
Gilbert O'Sullivan. Yes, nice song.
Mm-hmm.
But sad, but tragic.
Daddy.
I guess Tracy, I can understand because Suzanne came when she told me about her folks and they were exactly mom and dad of the year. Okay, I won't say how, but anyway, but she did lose her mother, who was French, lost her at a very early age, and then she ran away. She basically went on her own at 12 on her own.
Wow.
And the only person that was left was her dad, who was an alcoholic and really bad person. And then when she lost him at 18, that was like her whole life totally changed. Because then she realized, well, I have no parents. So I feel like I have no restrictions. And the rest of her family, including her sister, was a douchebag. I'll say that much. But anyway, so she was in the point where she just said, I got to do this on my own. I got to make it on my own. And it took her a long time. And she went through really bad people to finally find me. So I guess that's why when we got together first time online, and then eventually we got to meet each other and see each other in person, it was love at first sight because we had both been through the ringer. I mean, between the two of us, we had 6 divorces and no kids, and except for the cats we love, which are our kids. So I mean, I understand. It's tough. It is tough.
Yeah, loss is a really hard thing. Like I think anybody who's experienced loss knows that there is no explanation for it, and it sucks. And I lost my dad; he was way too young, and it's been I think about 15 years now, maybe longer.
Wow.
And it still fucking hurts.
Yeah, and you have moments where you still kind of feel like an open wound.
Yeah, we ought to. I lost my mom and my dad, both of them in the last 4 years. It's been
I'm sorry, Dan.
It's been real recent.
Sorry, Dan.
It still stings a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a close friend. I have a close friend named Larry who just recently lost his mom, like last year, literally. And that was it. That was his final parent. And I've known this guy for 50 years. I love him. He's a brother. He's part of my extended family. He literally is my older brother by a few months, and he's lost. And I'm like, so I feel blessed every day that I have my folks still alive, thank God. But one day when they go, how am I going to react? I think that's another mystery about life that I don't fully will understand is if when the day comes that I do lose my parents, what will I do? How will I react? I don't know. I just don't know. I really don't. I'm scared. I'm scared about it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Tug, will you put Cleveland's comment up for me? I'm over in chat dropping links in the vertical.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm dropping people's links so that we could share each other out, support each other, and this is what this is about.
Have you ever tried to click on a link in a vertical chat?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
They don't work.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I didn't know
There's a
that.
vertical chat and click on a link if you don't believe me. They won't go through.
It doesn't go through? Oh, I didn't know that, man. Oh, shoot. Wow.
Mine are all there, and when I click on them, they take me to the places.
Maybe it's because you're an admin.
Because it's your link that you put in. If anybody else tries to click on it, it probably won't work 99% of the time. I can't ever remember none of them ever working for me.
Oh, that's weird.
Caldy, they said you're playing Angry Birds over there.
And I've actually been a mod and had people complain that the vertical chat links don't work. They had to go to the other screen to get the link to work.
Oh, they have to go to the horizontal, like the portrait or the landscape live. Yeah, because we do have vertical and we have horizontal or portrait and landscape, either way, how you ever want to look at it. But yeah, if you guys want to go over to the other live stream, you can always go in, make a comment. I'll drop your link. But these links are working, but it might be because I am dropping them. So
maybe
you have my sympathies, Wash.
Yeah, me
can
too.
somebody check it out and see if the links work and let me know?
Tracy, do you have something else to add, hon?
No, just that, it's like I want to pick up the phone and call my mom. My mom and I were really close. We always did stuff together. I mean, my dad and I were the same person too.
Wow.
Me and my dad used to get into like the little fights every now and then because, he was just like me and I was just like him. I favor my father in that way, but my mom was really close. She did a lot for me. And, they managed to, do things for me that no other parent probably could do for their kid, And it's like, it just kills me that I don't have anybody to speak to, like that, like,
Sorry
like
to interrupt you, Tracy. I just want to show BBB. When I click on the link in chat, it goes to this thing, and that's what it does. And you can't click on it.
Sierra said you just have to copy and paste it, and it'll work.
Well, that's a lot to go through for most people that don't even,
know. But she said if you copy and paste it, it works, but that you just can't click.
Or you could just come over to the big chat and get it quick,
Yeah, I'm just discovering the same thing. Yeah.
All I know. Yeah, all I know is that of my parents, my dad's the analytical one, the logical one.
Thank
and
you,
my mother is the emotional anchor, right? She's the one that holds the family together because we have a pretty big family, and she is definitely the matriarch that holds everything together. But it's funny because when it comes to me and Suzanne is the analytical and takes care of our finances. So she's my dad. I'm my mom. I get to be I feel like I get the right to be an emotional wreck every once in a while.
It sounds like an insurance commercial.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. So it's weird how life works out. It's like, Plus, like I said, she's an actual certified minister, Universal Life Church, which works with Roman Catholic Church. And I feel like that's my minister. That's my confessor. I can go to her because we live together. I can go right to her and say, hey, I've got a problem and I'm suffering. And I want to know if I'm going to get forgiveness, and things like that. So that's how that
problem. You will solve it.
We will solve it together. Yes.
Something,
I do really feel for you though, Tracy, losing your parents at that
Thank
early
you.
age. That's just, it's difficult. It truly is.
Yeah, like I say, and I've got the family photos here with me, and some of the people I don't even know, but I know is related to some of them,
Yeah, of course.
So it's terrible not to have somebody who knows the family history too.
Yeah. And there are friends that I know my family has lost that were literally like we consider them family. They were close. They could be right next door. They could be anywhere. And of course, they're all gone. So I don't know what else you can do about that. Yeah,
Well, I feel much better that I got Wajamin in one chat and Sierra in the other. So we've got some good mods up in the house tonight.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Who's next? I guess Tracy was not. So who's next?
So it's Caldy and Shane.
Okay. Caldy. Buff. Caldy, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I literally agree with Tracy on that one.
That's a really good answer. Yeah.
It is amazing answer.
My dad gave me the other day. He's writing his funeral, and he was like, "You're going to be the one speaking for the family." And I was like, "Nice.
Oh,
why are you doing that to me, you son of a gun?" There's something I'm supposed to know. He goes, no. I'm good. I'm healthy and everything. I'm just getting ready. I'm like, okay, all right. But apparently, I'm the one that has their crap together to speak at the funeral. So,
what does that say about the rest of your family?
Y'all have seen my show. What does that say about the rest of my people?
Right?
Yeah.
So let me ask this to you, Caldy. When you're ready to do the funeral,
I am not ever going to be ready to do that.
The commencement. What I'm saying though, when you're ready, are you going to start with a joke? Or are you going to start with a comment? Or
I have not read what he wrote down. I have not.
Oh wow.
Okay. It would be hard to read. Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah,
want to read.
sure, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be rough. Well, I know this much. When my mom goes, she wants me to speak first because I'm the oldest of 4. So that gave me the right to speak first. But I don't know if that's going to happen now because I think my parents are. The will is set. Let's put it this way. My parents are ready. They're prepared. They got the will. They know where they're going to be buried. They know all this stuff.
Sarah's out there asking me really important life questions.
Who's going to go first? You know?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Only my kid. Only my kid, I swear. Hi, Plywood.
Coconut water not taste
Inferno.
like booty? Oh,
Sierra would like to know, how do you make coconut water not taste like booty? That is Sierra's question.
Put some pineapple juice with it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Bunch of Indian spices. That's what I do.
Yeah, right.
So, Caldy, what else do you have about that? That's it. Okay. All right, there, Shane.
Inferno.
Thank you, Plywood.
We love Plywood.
We do.
Ow. Pug. Ow. Okay. Buff, are you ready, buddy?
Danny took my answer.
Okay, well, can you?
The meaning of life.
The meaning of life.
The only way I got an answer to that is from the great blockbuster hit movie Judge Dredd, when Sylvester Stallone's brother Rico, the bad guy, he's having a talk with the warden at the prison, and he asks him, he's like, "So Rico, what is the meaning of life?" And Rico shoots him in the neck. It ends. Well, you know what? That's a good answer.
Wow.
Wow. Boy, that
there is some profound philosophy behind that. Like the idea of a life without end would have no meaning. So,
right.
But
there you go.
Probably what perplexes me more than that is how Disney is still a company and in business and still putting out slop. I don't understand how these people haven't gone bankrupt yet. And then you hike up the prices at your amusement parks. You blew billions on that Star Wars interactive thing, whatever. They're just losing money hand over fist. How are you people still surviving?
You underestimate the size of their coffers.
Yeah.
Their coffers are unlimited. Fellow Scientologists would know.
And also, they're being controlled by, Disney's severed head on an AI machine.
Oh yeah, but that's still.
They they got a big fortune to lose because they've been bilking people out of money for 80 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they got
that's
plenty in the reserve.
the
I mean, I
locust-
guess that makes sense. You talked enough. Let me talk. I guess they got plenty of money in the reserve, huh?
Yeah.
I worked for Disney. I can't say anything else. Or else they'll
Oh, you're
confine
under
me.
an NDA? Oh
Yeah.
man. Nah, not
If you see like 3 little red dots, like a sniper dot, but it looks like Mickey Mouse, then yeah,
You are
know I'm in trouble.
you are like, Tug, you're the second person I know who's worked for that
Disney.
company or
Mickey
Disney.
Mouse.
But you did it in Disney World, right?
Correct. I worked at Disney World.
And he worked at Disneyland
in California. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had
He
a friend
quit.
now. She lives in Nashville. Her name's Anne Marie Paserno, but she worked with the entertainment with Disney in Disney World. So
That's cool. I mean,
Inferno.
everybody who works at Disney is technically a cast member, not an employee. That
Yeah,
way they
that's
do
right.
better
That's what he
than
says.
discrimination.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yeah. But
I was
still-
going through a box yesterday, and I found 10 stubs from check stubs from where I worked at Disney.
Wow.
Where did you work at Disney?
And I have no memory of ever working at Disney, and have no clue where they come from.
You got the brainwashing treatment. Gotcha.
Yeah, you did.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
Apparently, I went.
No,
Apparently, during my stay in Florida, I worked at Disney for 10 weeks, but I don't remember it.
Oh, well,
Two and a
I
half
had
months.
strokes. I had strokes, man. I forget stuff. So apparently, that whole episode got erased.
Oh man.
Hopefully, it was for the best that it got erased.
Caldy.
Got erased.
We need some
Jake.
conspiracy theories up here. Oh man.
All right, so
I do remember something about some angry Disney princesses.
I would pay for to see that.
Oh, I would love to see that, especially with Snow White.
I'm gonna probably throw you guys off a little bit with my answer, but let me go ahead and share my
Yes, it
face.
is your turn. Hostess with the most assist.
Yeah,
Sure.
one of the things that has boggled my brain my whole life is how parents can have favorites. Like how one child could be like very much more special than another, or one is favored more than another. I mean, you went through the process, you've had the child, you've grown, like raised the child, you love them maybe in different ways, but you should love them the same. And like I see a lot, and I am one of them who is favored differently. And it always has boggled my brain of how, why am I not worthy? Am I not good enough? I'm always like second best.
Did you say you came from a family of 9 kids?
No, 4.
4 kids. Okay.
But my grandpa had 15 kids.
Wow.
15.
Yeah. And so, and according to the way I knew that everyone was raised, like no, wait, let me take that back. My grandpa had 3. His dad had 15 kids. He came from a family of 15 kids. But I was like, hold on, let me fix this. But I think that honestly, like it causes a lot of like, and I see this in a lot of people growing up, is how a sibling will be treated so much different than another sibling, or like the parent has a favorite and they like do things for that sibling but not for the other sibling, and there's so much resentment. So Tracy, I think you're very blessed to be an only child in a lot of ways.
You know, it's like I was my parents' everything. You know, favorite, best, worst. And sometimes they'd be upset with me, so it'd be more, you know,
Right.
I'll say the word.
I would also say, Chrissy, never compare your life to somebody else's life.
No, exactly. And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have a
That
child,
was
right?
religious.
I have a beautiful daughter.
You
Yeah.
do.
She's the only one that I have. I wasn't able to have anymore. So I constantly question myself, because I'm telling you, this is what boggles my brain. Would I have felt different if I had more than one? No, I don't think so. I think I would have, but I don't know.
Equally. Mhm.
I can help you with
She's
that.
a
I've got a
beautiful
lot
kid,
of
by the
children.
way.
Okay, Danny, help me out.
I've got 7 kids.
So
And
help me
I
out with
love-
that.
I love all my children equally, because as a parent, regardless, you love your children equally. even though you got one or two of them that are complete dumbasses and do stupid stuff, and you prefer that they stay in another
there's always
state,
got to be a bad egg in the
it
bunch.
don't mean you love them. It don't mean you love them no less just because you're glad they live in Ohio.
but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a small family, okay, initially. It's just it was my parents, myself,
Welcome back.
my oldest, my brother after me, and then two sisters. But the second sister was the one that was unexpected. That was not the one we wanted. My parents wanted the two boys and the girl. That was enough so that the two of us could take care of our one sister. Well, then the second sister came about. So when she ended up having 3 kids, she just wanted a boy and a girl, which she had in a row. But then she got the third one.
The middle
That was the
child.
whole thing. So yeah, it passed down from her to her daughter that she had, and she's a great person. But anyway,
Is it middle child?
no. What is okay? What it was is that
Colby.
yeah. What it was is that, like I said, we had the 3 of us, and then in 1975, that's when I had my other sister, my second one. But she was not. She wasn't even planned. That was one of the few times when my parents said, "Well, we're happy with 3 kids, and since it's 2 boys and a girl, my brother and I would take care of our younger sister, right? Naturally." So when it came down to our other sister being born, well, that was ironic, and we said, "Well, that wasn't planned." Well, the same thing happened when my second sister got married eventually, and she had 3 kids, and they had the boy first, then the girl second, and then the third one was totally unexpected. So if you think life is ironic and crazy, it is because it happens. So that's the whole deal there. But we love them equally. My parents don't love anybody different or less or anything. They love everybody equally. Everybody in the family and the extended family and the nieces, nephews, and everybody else.
Okay, Sierra, stop drinking it.
Yeah, Sierra said that she added pineapple juice and it tastes worse.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
hello,
That's
Chance.
gotta be
Welcome
like a
back.
pina colada.
Hey Kevin, hey
Chance.
Mikey, hey Tracy, hey everybody.
All right, let's try it. Let's try to like bring these questions in a little bit. Like we're
Yes.
only getting through the first question and we're already 45 minutes in. So I'm going to need to
All
like bring everybody in, stop getting off track, stop going derailing, or I'm going to start playing goat and I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and
I'm the only one who likes the goat. I think the goat's
I know. I like the goat.
Yeah, I think you need a whole herd of them goats tonight.
I know, right? So,
Okay.
the second question is what scientific fact or space mystery, and I did this for you, Tug, blows your mind the most?
Okay. Well, since you did it for me, I'll go ahead and answer.
Yeah, okay. I knew that was coming.
When they try to measure the size of the universe, they find there's a problem, and that light travels so fast, but the universe is expanding, and it's expanding in such a way that like a star that's twice as far as another star moves twice as fast. So eventually the expansion of the universe is happening faster than the speed of light from your relative position. So there's a visible universe, and then we don't know how much bigger it is after that. Like when we're looking out to the edge of what we perceive as the universe, we're looking at the beginning of time, but there's something beyond that. How does that work? And how big is the universe? That kind of stuff blows my mind. And they look back and they see proto galaxies called quasars, and they're not entirely sure what they are because they don't act like they should. And
What
it's
they
a lot of
perceive
stuff
they
like
should.
yeah, and the whole idea that the universe is expanding in such a way, the typical metaphor is like blueberries in a muffin. When it's rising in the oven, the blueberries get farther and farther apart from each other relative to each other. That 2 stars can actually be moving away from each other faster than the speed of light, even though nothing can move faster than the speed of light. But it only makes sense because the actual fabric of the universe between them is expanding. That kind of stuff blows my mind. And I love thinking about that stuff. And I talk about that stuff with my son all the time because he's also into it.
Yeah.
I live for everything you just said.
Yeah.
And more.
Right.
I could talk about that for hours if you let me. So I'm just going to move on.
Yeah. I would say for myself, the the thing is
Mikey,
always,
hold on, please, with that. Caldy's next. Like he
All right.
already said in
Caldy's
back
next.
chat, he's next.
yes,
So
ma'am.
just,
Sorry. Go
like
ahead.
if you guys want to go next, just drop me a comment in the back. Let me know you want to go next. It'll help us move through it. I'm just 45 minutes in and we've only done one question. I've got to reel it in tonight.
Go, Caldy.
Got to reel
Go.
it in.
All right.
Okay,
Pyramids.
I'm sorry, I'm
Pyramids.
busy. I hate
You're
you
okay,
guys.
Mikey.
I love
How are
all
there
of you.
how are there pyramids in Egypt, and then there's pyramids in Peru and all over the place, and the people said that they didn't actually build those, that they found them. What's the deal with the pyramids? I want to know. I want to go back in time. I want to know. That bothers me when I see stuff about pyramids now, and especially when the Egyptologist guy went on Joe Rogan. He's like, I discovered it. I discovered it. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're not telling. You're making it worse for your case, sir. They built it. It was it. No, it's not. Doesn't make any sense. There's no cartouches on the inside. They hadn't found a mummy inside any of those pyramids or anything like that. So it doesn't make any sense. It bothers me.
Well, I think it's very obvious that the pyramids and certain structures like that around the world are part of a pre-existing technology and a past before the Great Flood kind of Atlantis kind of thing.
The precursor hypothesis.
Yeah, they were an advanced civilization on Earth that was destroyed by some cataclysm, and what you're seeing are the remnants of it.
I understand that. Why aren't we going in and exploring them more?
They don't want you to know the secret of the past.
I know that, but I still want them to go in and do that. Because
You should definitely watch Ancient Aliens. And
No, don't watch Ancient Aliens. That will not help.
All these
That's a bad
Hey,
show.
Caldy, hey, Caldy, I want you to personally lead the expedition, okay?
Hey, Chance, are those your new glasses from Natalie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cute.
I like them. I
Yeah.
really do. Like,
Awesome.
Chance,
I
are
was
you
feeling
ready?
you. I really
Are
do
you
like
ready, Chance, to go next?
No, I'm trying to figure out why my camera's freezing up.
No, Mikey dropped a comment. So Mikey, you go next. Mikey, I've got to limit you though, buddy. You got to get don't
I'll
get
go
too
last.
in.
Yeah, okay. Well,
All right, go.
really the thing that bothers me still is unidentified flying objects or underwater phenomenon, whatever they are, UAPs, I guess they call them, aerial phenomenon. Okay, I always, why it bothers me so much is I always go back first to Carl Sagan, who said, unless I see an alien on the slab, I can't believe that they exist. That's the one thing. The other thing is that, why is it that the pictures of UFOs or even like, okay, so all of a sudden the Navy comes out, a few years ago and says, oh, okay, here's this little TikTok thing of it, but it's an alien craft. We don't know where it came from. We have no idea. All the radar and stuff. And I'm like, well, please, if you know something, like if you told us over the years you said you've been doing reverse engineering and all this other stuff, and who are we to believe anymore? I said, look, just bring an alien out who's actually breathing, who's actually alive. Show us without it being some dumb idiot in a costume like 517 did for Phoenix Lights, and just bring the person out and then let them talk to us. We're good people. We're good public. We won't be scared. Okay. I mean, I don't believe what Tommy Lee Jones said as MIB when he said, yeah, but people are stupid. People will panic. People go crazy. They're not intelligent. They want to think that they know everything, that everything's going on in the universe, and they don't need to know anything else. And I'm like, that makes no sense to me. None at all. So reveal more. I guess that's what I'm asking for. Reveal more. Let us know more. It's a valid question. It truly is. Yeah.
No, people are dumb. people are absolutely dumb. Do you remember COVID?
Oh,
Throw aliens on people?
Yeah,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Buff's next. He just spoke out. He's up next. There you go, Buff.
Buff is next. Go ahead, Buff.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're right up
Come
there.
on, Buff. Come on.
Here you go.
No, I'm not. I'm eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, anybody else?
Somebody else go.
Tracy,
Okay, Tracy.
you got it.
Yeah.
There you go, Tracy.
This is one thing, and you guys are going to think I'm weird, but how is water made?
No, geez.
And we have so much of it.
And
Right?
magnets, how do they work?
I'm gonna
No,
have to go
that's
make.
it.
I'm gonna have to go make some water here shortly.
Well,
I'm old.
you do a rain
And then,
dance.
and then that
how-
gets
and how
recycled.
come water
Okay.
doesn't
I-
explode?
yeah.
With hydrogen and oxygen, how come water doesn't catch on fire?
Right?
That's just something that I threw out there, but it's like I've been thinking about it for some dumb reason.
Right.
No, that's fine. It's a good answer.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm terrible with chemistry, so I can't answer it.
Well, don't even get me started on geometry.
I think it has something to do with
I don't know shit about
atmospheric
material.
conditions, but I'm not. Weather is not my specialty.
Yeah.
See, Sierra just asked, "Is water wet though?" I got in trouble with Space Ghost when you used to be able to write to Space Ghost, and I was like, "If water surrounds everything, then how do we know that water is actually wet?" And he didn't give me a satisfactory answer, so I said, "No, that's not right." And finally, he goes, "Citizen Caldwell, leave me alone." I wish I could have had that. Citizen Caldwell, leave me alone.
That's great. That's great.
That is cool.
Who's next?
Sierra says water isn't wet.
Yeah.
It's the thing that gets touched by water that's wet. Water itself
Okay.
isn't.
Water itself by itself is just
Water surrounds.
liquid covering.
Inferno has something to say that's kind of wouldn't average be above stupid. Like,
Not if the average is stupid.
yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Chance, are you ready to go? Or you're eating too?
Yeah.
You and Buff are eating.
I'm just eating popcorn.
Oh, you don't have chopsticks? What the hell's wrong with you?
I do.
Popcorn.
Everyone's already said the good ones, like the pyramids, maybe Easter Island. I think the mystery of the jellyfish is pretty interesting. Could be an alien life form. I don't understand how that thing exists.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed here too.
They're demons. That's the only answer I got.
It's because they have like numerous hearts. Some of them could rejuvenate themselves back to youth.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
So I mean, I don't have much to add because everyone's already said the ones I would say. But certainly the pyramids in Egypt are a real mystery. The mathematics of it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, just the logistics. It's
Yeah.
it's crazy ass stuff. Like you're trying to figure out. Okay, so these guys take blocks and go. Yeah. No. Sorry. No. I have a problem with that.
Right. That's right. I just think inventors are great, like Thomas Edison, like the person that invented cartoons by just drawing a picture on paper and flipping it and seeing the motion. I can't remember who that was, but I just think that's fascinating. I think people that have inventive minds are like some of the coolest people on earth. Inventors.
Yeah.
You can make a cool flip book with just a post-it notepad. I
Yeah.
used to do that when I was in school.
I still do it when I'm like waiting on a truck.
Really? It's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hello,
Oh,
958.
Griselda.
Hello. Welcome.
Griselda. Ooh.
So
Oh, look here. Inferno said octopus and cuttlefish
octopi
too.
and
They're
fish,
very
yeah.
otherworldly.
mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
yep.
Stealing
And
him.
octopuses can see 5 primary colors, and we don't know
Yeah.
why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coelacanth is another one because they found
Somebody-
that like after so many years. What the
But they
heck
have
is this
8
fish?
Go ahead.
Some fish screwed a peacock, I guess. I don't know.
And the duck-billed
Yes,
platypus, what
I know.
happened there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks like the dumb the hell out of thing that came from where? Or,
And how about those
Uh,
piranha? Aren't those piranha wild? Aren't they something? Those deadly
Oh, yeah.
piranha?
Scared
yes.
the crap out of me when I was a kid, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
potato bugs. Potato bugs.
Ooh.
Who would
Don't
want to bug a
about
potato?
Potato bugs. Ooh.
Potato bugs, man. I'm telling you, those things are scary.
Ooh. Yeah.
So
Okay.
are snakes.
Yeah. Anything.
And let's just
creepy,
say all
probably.
of Australia.
Don't
Florida,
offend our
too.
Charles. You're going to offend Charles Darwin.
I
Yeah,
have
he
lots
might-
of friends
he
in
might
Australia. One thing I've
secretly-
learned is they cannot be offended.
Right? But you never know. He might secretly take one of us down to the middle of the Australian outback and leave us there.
That's
Oh,
true.
plywood. Plywood, you're too
saying.
funny.
Just saying.
Okay, so back to the question, guys. Like, reel it in.
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta-
I got to get
yeah.
to question 5 because I got a great answer for that one.
Okay.
Okay,
Who is still left on 2 then?
Buff and Danny. Danny. Okay, Danny wants to go. There you go. Danny, go.
Go ahead, Dan.
For me, the big science question, the one I ponder more than anything, is time travel. Is time travel possible? Because I've heard all kinds of stories about people having time slips. And I heard this really good book called Paradoxes out there about that. But really, that's my big question. I love time travel stuff. Any TV show or any movie that has to do with time travel, I'm willing to watch it because I'm very interested in going back in time and kicking my own ass before I got married.
Yeah, right. How is it possible, right, Dan? How is it possible that you see these stories about people that were in other time periods, like the time when they had the Charlie Chaplin thing where she's walking down and she has a cell phone in her freaking ear? How did that happen?
I'm not sure that's a cell phone. I'll say they did have them things you hold up to your ear to hear back in the old days.
Like
a horn.
horn.
That's why I call the phone
Yeah,
a horn.
and that one, that's not as good as the picture of the hipster guy.
The hipster guy is
the
really
one that
good
was watching the construction of the bridge there in
1945.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Waj. You're awesome.
Of course,
Okay, so you guys can.
I've seen some Civil War pictures that look exactly like John Travolta.
Nick Cage is showing up.
Nicolas Cage,
yeah. What about Nicolas Cage?
He's showing up.
Okay, so hey,
seen up in places like that.
Oh,
what?
I've been trying to speak.
Sorry, go ahead.
Everybody's over talking.
No,
so
I'm not.
No, go back.
I'm gonna go. Sheesh.
No.
Okay, so the link. Can you put that link back up again, Tug?
I got it.
That one.
Thank you, Chance. This link is to the book that Tug wrote, and this is this book right here. So if you're interested, and go ahead, Tug, tell us about the book. You're a published author. Tell us about the book.
It's a book. It's about time travel. It's a book set in 2 different time periods, both of which are in the future. And it deals with like traveling to the moon of Europa and finding life there, and also finding wormholes to the past that were created by someone else. So there you go. That's the quick and dirty version of it. I made that book. I wrote this book mostly because I was getting sick of watching all these time travel movies and reading all these other time travel books where the rules were inconsistent. And I wanted a time travel book where the rules were absolutely 100% consistent. And I couldn't find one, so I had to write it myself.
Cool.
And I
cool.
actually consulted with the famous physicist, Kip Thorne, who also consulted on the movie Interstellar.
Sorry, guys. I just was trying to like his link came up, Wajamin posted it, and I was trying to promote him, but everybody was just like, and I was like, no.
You can always mute someone's mic. You can always mute their mic. I do that.
I'm gonna. I swear.
I just want to quickly mention that Europa is prominently mentioned in 2001: A Space Odyssey and 2010.
Well,
and I read every one of those Stanley Clarke books, like even 2061, which should be made, but nobody's made it yet. So just saying. Yeah.
Hey, Tug, I think someone wants to know your name, your real name.
Well, the name you can find me on Amazon is E. McGill, Magill. My real name is Eric. That's what the E stands for. So there you go.
How do you spell McGill?
Magill, like the university up in Canada. McGill. Yes.
Not like Massengill.
Correct.
Right.
No chance.
No, it wasn't. That was not a slam on him.
No, honestly, it's like McGill Gorilla. That's what I used to be called in high school.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
McGill Gorilla.
I'm so confused because Massengill is like a douche.
Yes.
I didn't mean that as a slam. I was just trying to be
I didn't take
clever.
it as an insult. It's fine.
Chance, we're all friends here. We all know each other way too well. We know each other way too well. But
for years almost now.
Yep. So we do have quite a few people in chat right now checking us out that are new. And so say hi to everybody. Like hello, everyone new.
See so many
Welcome.
People. Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm trying to keep up on the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And who would like to go next on this question?
I think is Caldy gone? I think Shane and Caldy may not have gone.
I think Caldy went.
He was the one who said pyramids.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
said
I
the
thought that was
pyramids. Yeah.
question one.
So it's sickened
question
me.
one. I'm
The
sorry.
birthday twinsies are the only two that I think that haven't went. Mikey, you went.
I went already. Yeah, UFOs. That's my deal. Yeah.
So we're waiting on Shane, right? Is he
Yeah.
still eating?
Shane, are you still eating, buddy?
Pass.
Pass. All right. Can I add one? I don't know what question 3 is.
Sure, you
This is
can
good.
add one, but then I'm going to go after, and then we'll
Fine.
just pass on Buff.
Why don't you go first? You go first because you haven't gone. You go first.
Okay, so let me put myself up here. All right. All right. The most mind-blowing space fact that I have personally in my brain is that when I look at stars, I think that they could have been burned out millions and millions of years ago, and I'm just now seeing the light.
That's what
Like
it is.
that blows my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
That they could be already gone. They could be gone for a really long time,
Right.
but I am still seeing them. They're visually there. I could
Right.
point them out. I could take a picture of them. They're still. So is life like that? Like even though you burn out, does your light still continue to go?
Well,
That's
that's
the way I
a
like
great
to think
segue
about it.
into my
I'm
next one. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at a supernova before it went
Mhm.
supernova. I mean,
But like even after our sun goes supernova, the light from us will be reaching
Will it
other
still be
planets
traveling?
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
guess unless it's all a lie. But I from what I've been educated about, yeah, it will continue on.
They're just pinpoint points in the sphere. Yeah.
I just think like if there are other places out there, right? Do they see our light?
Yeah.
Are we a
Exactly.
star? Do they see our light? Like, are we like, I don't know. It's just there's so many things to think about. But anyways, you guys get the gist of it. I'm going to keep it short because I'm asking all of you to keep it short. So I'm not going to banter on, even though I am Brain Bender Banter.
Banter. My
Let's
bonus
go
one
banter
ties
on.
into what you're saying, and it's deja vu.
Oh,
The
God.
feeling
Oh,
you've been there
Messy
before.
hard.
Now, is that an ESP moment where you're seeing a glimpse of the future, or is it something you dreamt? Did you dream the future? Is it a piece of a dream? Is it that literally you were reincarnated and you're living your life over again? Or maybe it's a parallel universe. I don't know. I mean, there's different schools of thought, but deja vu is really interesting. And I experience it at least once every 6 months, if not more often than that. What do you guys think is deja vu? What could it possibly be? Are we tapping into our brain's potential when that happens? And
I'd like to chime in on that. I get deja vu probably twice a week.
whoa,
I
Oh yeah, me too.
cannot
Me too.
explain it.
Yeah, me too. I get deja vu
No
so
idea.
much.
I
Uh,
I get a yeah.
is it a flash forward as opposed to a flashback?
No, it's flash forward.
they're typically a like I've done this before,
Right.
but
I
it's
mean, you know-
it feels like a whole new situation to me. It's like this moment in time already happened.
yeah, like you
Buff,
relived it, right? Yeah.
Buff, have
Yeah,
you
but
ever
what-
had
Hmm.
a deja vu and then had a deja vu of your deja vu?
Mm.
If you know what I'm saying. If you've ever had it, you know what I'm talking about.
Couple times.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip if you're having a deja vu of your deja vu and you're like, whoa, okay. Pause.
I hate to be the skeptic, but I do think it's just your pattern recognition and your memory getting all messed up in your brain. Honestly. I think it's fun to
My
think about parallel
pattern-
dimensions and stuff. but-
My pattern recognition is way off then because I'm like Buff and I have lots of deja vus.
But
I
what
think
are
I'm
they?
having deja vu right now.
What do you
Well, I made mine simple. When we named our second cat Deja Vu, we took it right from the Matrix.
The Matrix, of
Where
course.
they're climbing up the stair and the stairwell, and then Neo looks
Zach.
over and he sees that
Yes,
black
we noticed
kitty
that.
cat
Zach.
who looks exactly like my
Mr.
cat.
Zach.
And you know, and I said to my wife, I said, "Oh, perfect, Deja Vu," because we own the Matrix movies. So I was,
Yeah.
that's
Tug,
what we
I got a
named our
question for
cat.
Tug. Tug, what is the percentage that we tap into our brains? Is it like 5%? I forget the number.
It's
There is
it's
the-
actually 100%. It's not the
that's BS.
10% of the myth, the brain thing. That's a myth. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's like 10% of your brain is devoted to your thought
What's your-
processes.
what's
The
your
other
source
90% is busy keeping you alive.
What's your source
I
on that?
totally disagree. I think different people have different levels of brain functions, and I'm not going to say which group has a lesser function, but they're out there.
My source on that is Oliver Sacks, if you must know.
Excuse me.
Oh, look at what Sierra said. Oh, so guess what? Sierra actually, that's funny. Sierra actually has them too. Bam.
What I like to do is I actually like try to prime myself to get deja vu. I'll be like having a moment, and I'll just be thinking to myself, okay, this is going to be a deja vu I'm going to have in the future. So everything I'm thinking, I'm going to be thinking again. And then like later when I have deja vu, I feel like I'm having those same thoughts again. That's just trippy fun that I like to do to myself.
Yeah. I just told Charles Darwin, he was mentioning about deja vu, because he has a hard time with the Mandela effect.
Oh, God, let's not go there.
Not
again.
Danny, you didn't hear that, Danny.
Nope, you didn't hear that. But I told Chatty, I told, and I'm having deja vu myself. That I just told him, I said, deja vu is a lot better to explain than the Mandela or butterfly effects that people claim. Yeah, it's much easier.
Sierra has a really funny comment here.
Yeah,
that is pretty funny.
Okay. Harry has access to 100% space muscles when nobody else does. Okay. But then people are saying that he's a clone. He's not real. So
that's because of that recent appearance where he just looked all messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just aging. He's not clone.
I thought aging was just a myth.
Tug, can you run for me?
Okay, I was just about to say we should move on to the next question.
Yeah, let's move on to
please. I have to assist.
Yes,
okay,
please.
So question number 3. What human behavior confuses you the most? And for me, it's that people can hurt other people without feeling remorse. Like that you can do bad things to people and not feel bad about it. Like that. That's a thing that humans do that I will never understand. I feel guilty if I do even the slightest little thing that might accidentally inconvenience somebody for 5 seconds, So the idea of actually hurting somebody on purpose and not feeling bad about it, even if it was somebody I don't like, I can't wrap my brain around that at all. So that's my answer to the question.
Yeah. And my quick answer to the question actually is, how do some people still giggle like when they're at a funeral, or if there's been a major accident or somebody died or whatever? How do they still have a nervous giggle in their body? I mean, I would think they'd be mourning. Well, especially if they knew the person or knew about them or something.
Maybe they got Tourette's. Sometimes when you have Tourette's, you can't help having an outburst like that.
Oh, well, I understand Tourette's because I knew somebody with that. But I'm just saying that for me, I don't want to say normal. I want to say other people that don't have the Tourette's syndrome, but maybe in some other way, they all of a sudden they just chuckle or they nervous tick or something.
I can answer that. It's a coping mechanism because
Absolutely.
I do it at funerals.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it terrifies me to speak at my dad's funeral, because I'm like,
right.
That's why my funeral will have a 2-drink minimum, so that if people laugh, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have those drinks before?
It's the Irish in me,
Service?
I tell people this, just float
ahead,
me
Tracy.
down the river like they did the old Eskimos and
There you
let it go. Because
How about
you know
the
what?
Vikings? How about the Vikings?
Yeah.
Tracy?
Something like that.
That'd be
You know,
cool.
They both did it, Vikings and the Eskimos.
I will say, I do remember the funnest funeral I ever went to was my grandpa, was with Papa Adger. He was an uncle. And when he passed away, they had an open bar on the casket.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
wow.
That's my kind of funeral.
Yeah.
Go up, look in the
The
casket.
first 3 letters, RFUN.
You can say hey to him while you were mixing your drink on the lower half of the casket.
Wow. That's cool though. I think that's neat.
No. I just got a mental image. Please stop. No. Thanks, Dan.
Okay, so who else? What was the question again? Oh, human behavior. What human behavior really messes you up?
I already answered.
Come on, somebody volunteer.
I can't see the questions. I was looking. This is sort of.
Oh, I'll repost them for you. Hold on a second.
Well, I was looking in the private, the private.
Yeah,
thing.
but you came in
Yeah.
late, so they're not there for you. So let me.
Oh,
There you
that's how
go.
that works. Thank you.
We're on question number 3. So, what human behavior confuses you the most?
Go ahead,
I,
Chance.
I can go real fast on this one.
Okay,
Jealousy.
go for it.
Jealousy doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense when I get it. Doesn't make sense when I realize other people have it. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you never saw Jesse's girl boy.
Well,
Yeah,
mine.
I can sympathize with jealousy. I've felt jealousy, but I agree with you. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I still get jealous of people, and I go like, "There's no
Why?
reason." Like,
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
them. There's no reason to be jealous. Those people have problems too. Like they've got different problems that I don't know about, but still, there's that.
It's like a human thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think you have something special. I've had that kind of jealousy where people, they're jealous of friends that you have. And they go by this thing called guilt by association. What the hell is with that?
Well, I'm a lucky guy, man. I swear to God, I am. I do not experience the emotion of guilt. I'm unable to care enough to do that.
Well, then you're an exception to the
Fair
rule
enough.
there,
Fair
Mr.
enough,
Dan.
good sir. Fair enough.
I do not remember ever being jealous in my life one time of anybody.
What's ironic is that nobody's ever been jealous of you.
Well, that's true.
I'm sorry. I had to.
That might not be entirely true. I did have a girlfriend with a crazy ex that came after me jealously once.
I'm just teasing you, man.
Did you have something to add to that, Chance? Anything on the third one?
Yeah, but I was gonna let other people go first.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I am done.
Okay.
Question is, what
Go ahead.
human behavior confuses you the most?
Yes, sir.
Go
I
ahead,
have a
Tracy.
Oh yeah, Tracy,
Okay.
go.
Yeah, it's
Please.
when one man unalives another man or woman or child or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how can you
Moida.
do that? And then go back to your home and nothing happened. It's like you don't remember unaliving that person. Really?
No, that kind of is very similar to what I was saying. Is that like you can just do something horrible to another human being, in this case, ending them, and still go about your life without.
Oh, come on, man. That's something soldiers have to live with every day.
I know, and it causes them all kinds of grief.
Yeah,
it
it's
does.
different.
PTSD or something.
Well,
Yeah, but it's not as hard to deal with as you might think when you've had to do something in the line of duty.
you can justify it. Yeah, if it's in the line of duty.
Can
But
you?
if you have no conscience, if you're just a bad person, if you
That's
don't
what I
value
was
life,
thinking.
if you're a narcissist, I mean, if you're a psychopath, you have a mental disorder. You're
I
a
have
psychopath.
never. I can honestly say I have never inflicted injury on anyone who was not trying to take my life first. You understand?
No, yeah, I get that.
Everything I've ever done has been in self-defense. I've never been in a fight where I threw the first punch. It was always somebody else that
Right.
started it.
Yeah, defense mechanism kicks
That
in.
makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Well, that made
But
sense,
I-
Charles.
on the other hand, I have no regret for what I did to the person who did start it with me,
Yeah.
or who tried to hurt me first. you
Well,
know?
yeah, in that case, you have nothing to feel guilty about. So,
True. Yeah.
okay.
I'm just-
Chance.
No, I mean, I that's a really interesting question, and someone else needs to go. I need to think and ponder this one.
I think I'm gonna go out and come back in. My internet's apparently acting weird. Everybody looks like they're freezing up.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Shane want to
See
go,
you
or
again.
Mikey, or anybody?
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, no, I've already gone. I've already answered it there, Chance, for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I already answered.
Shane, I saw you demuted.
This one, it's probably like people that ignore evidence that's right in front of them, like flat earthers. It's
Yeah.
it's living in a delusional mindset that you're the only one that thinks that, oh yeah, this is correct. Well, show me how you're correct. I'm like, well, I just am. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Here, look at this. No, I always say you can take a flat earther up to space in a capsule, open the door, take their helmet off, and shove their head out the window and say, "Look," and they'll say, "Well, my eyes are round. That's why it looks curved." I'm like, you know what?
Oh God.
Pretty sure their
But
head would
just people that just ignore evidence in their face.
Yeah.
And people that get caught on camera for crimes and they're like, "No, I didn't do it. That's not me." I was like, "That's you right there." No. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
But
the
yeah.
other thing too, Buff, is the fact that people in religion background and scientific background will always have that debate about something that's proven or something that remains mysterious and back and forth. And that's been going on for centuries, and I keep questioning, well, then who's right? Are you right? Are you right? I don't know. Hey, tell me. That's the whole thing too. That's part of that.
But yeah, people, the capacity for self delusion and rationalizing away what your eyes are telling you, and what is obviously true, you can actually convince yourself is not true if you're motivated enough. That is a difficult thing to wrap my head around. So I agree with you, Shane. Actually, I really like that one, especially.
I like your answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, it feels even worse. We have all this information in front of us with the internet, and it seems like people are dumber than ever.
Yeah.
Can't help that.
Kind of ties into the Mandela effect too. About
but that's harder to explain, Brother Chance.
No, like in Moonraker, Dolly had braces.
Yeah, that was the thing we talked about. That was
sworn, and I'm not alone, man.
No, I told you. I said I saw the movie. I'm a diehard Bond fan, so when I saw the movie for the first time, I swear to God, she was wearing braces.
I know.
I agree 100%. That chick had braces, man. I tell you, but I'm down that mountain.
Right?
So what happened? Somebody went back in time and erased the print and changed it. There was an alternate take that they put.
No, y'all remembered it wrong.
That's
all the Mandela effect is. You remembered something wrong.
But a whole mass of people misremembered.
That's it.
Your
That's it.
Anyway, moving on.
Come on, Tug Man. Let's go.
Has everybody answered the human behavior question?
Oh, disloyal. I hate disloyalty. I don't understand people that are disloyal. Disloyalty.
Agreed.
I am the
most awful.
I'll give you an example. I did endorsements for a couple of on-air talent at a radio station here in Atlanta, and I put thousands of dollars in their pocket. They couldn't have been the bigger dicks, and just were completely disloyal. And I got another example of disloyalty too. In the comic book community, there's a bit of a little controversy surrounding me. In this comic book right here, I pulled up an image of it. It's called the Angry Girlfriend variant. It's right there. This is Amazing Spider-Man 14, first appearance of the Green Goblin from 1964. This was once my copy.
Holy shit.
A former friend of mine ruined with permanent marker, front, back, and center. This comic book is it's known as the Angry Girlfriend variant. The person that did this has been either misremembering or outright lying about the circumstances that led to this. Anyway, Newsweek did an article on this back in 2019. And prior to that, I was trying to locate this book because I sold it way back in 1990 when I was a kid, for $20 after this happened. And this was like in mint condition before it was wrecked by this person.
Whoever did this got your wrong, and it's really bugging me.
I know. It's RE. So anyway, long story short, this pertains to a short from this week that upset me, where someone did a short about this comic book. And then at the end, as an aside, he talks about the Angry Girlfriend variant, and he mentions me by name and says, by the way, if you dig deep, Chance Bartels was the owner of this book, and by all accounts, he deserved what happened to him.
What?
And I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the story. This is completely unwarranted. Now, I did something to retaliate that I'm not happy about. We won't get into that. But when this was done to me, it was completely unjustified. So that irritated me. This person did a short for clicks, and they used my full name. And you better believe I reported it to Google for harassment because I just edit out my name, buddy. And you didn't have to put that little dig. and he deserved it. And it's like, dude, I'm the comic book collector. You're a comic book collector. The person that did it is not a comic book collector.
There's no
Like,
need
why
to
are you making
defame you over it.
excuses for the
Right.
vandalism? That is a crime, destruction of private property. All right, enough said. I'm off my soapbox. But that just happened, so I'm
No,
still
you got defamed, man. I get it.
Really?
Yeah,
Here's
you
the other
should be
thing.
Yeah,
mad.
no, I
out.
understand your
the cherry on top,
vehement.
though, is the person that did it. I don't think he realized it was me, because they do live streams, like simul streams like we do, where each
Right.
person on the panel shows a
Right.
stack of comics. Long story short, for the last 2 months, I've been in the chat leaving comments, and they like my comments put on the screen. They said, "Oh, I didn't know that," and I correct, and and we get along and everything. And one of the people on the panel just trashed me by name in a short. I don't think they realized that I'm the nostalgic pod blast, or they were disloyal and didn't care. They just wanted the clicks, and they just
Wow.
felt the need to trash a fellow comic book collector. So I'm pretty riled up about it. But
Yeah.
moving
I think
on.
you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Really?
think you
I get
should
it.
be. You have every
I'd be
justification.
mad too.
You know,
And
Jeff,
before
I know.
the Newsweek article, no one had even heard of this book. And the Newsweek article, if you look it up, Angry Girlfriend Variant Newsweek, in your spare time, Google it, read the article. It's almost like it's collusion. My friend Danny thinks it was collusion with the guy who bought that book from Titan Comics, whom I sold it to in 1990. He bought it in 1994. It's never left the state of Georgia. In the Newsweek article, they act like it's this comic book that's gone from dealer to dealer all these decades. It's back. And that was all BS, that whole narrative, because I went into several comic book
It's just
groups on
trying to boost
Facebook saying,
its price.
"Have you seen this
Yeah.
book that says Chance go to hell, you're dead to me, misspelled?" No one had heard of it. And these are in like specific comic book groups. So then the Newsweek article comes out, and of course the sheep, want to get a picture with it, and the person who owns it is a complete creep. I won't mention names because I don't want to be a hypocrite and mention a name like the person did this week on his short. Okay, I had to vent. I feel better now.
No, that's great. Honestly, that was worth it.
That was
That's
great.
catharsis working.
I have to maintain a good reputation. I'm a good guy, and I don't like. There's all this crap on the internet about this stupid comic book attached to my name now, and it can harm my career. So I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, without going into too much house.
Danny says I should sue Newsweek. I don't know if I have a case or not, but you should talk to a lawyer, but because they do mention my first name. But to be fair, my name is on the comic book because she says Chance, go to hell or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
It does say it on the book. So I'm a fair guy, and I'm not a suing kind of guy. But it's getting to the point now with the short that I think I might need to talk to an attorney and see if there is some legal action I could take.
I think you should.
Defamation is so hard to prove.
It
though,
is.
man.
You have to prove wages. You have to prove that you lost jobs because
You
of
have to
it.
prove actual malice and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's hard.
Hey, Chance, a lawyer is going to go, of course I'll take that case. And
I
there's
know,
going to
that's a lawyer.
Mhm.
be a lot of money.
That's right.
Lawyers always win. They
Well,
always.
It's almost like Vegas. The house always wins.
Yeah.
That's right.
Unfortunately,
And don't forget, lawyers are evil. They're all
hey, my
evil.
dad was a lawyer.
You
He
know,
told the best lawyer jokes, though. I'll tell you.
maybe pro bono. I don't
Next.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yes.
the next question is what's a random fact that you learned that you still think about? I'm going to go first because I've been going first every time. And for me, it's if the sun suddenly exploded, we wouldn't know for 8 minutes. That's a fact that I still think about every once in a while because it takes 8 minutes for the light from the sun to reach us. So if the sun exploded, we wouldn't feel anything. We wouldn't even feel any gravitational effects or anything for 8 minutes. We would be living in blissful ignorance for 8 minutes before we're all vaporized.
Wow.
And that's just a fact.
Well,
There you go.
what's the good next?
Do with it as you will.
What was that question again?
What's a random fact that you learned that you still think about?
I can
That-
go next.
I real quick, the random fact I learned about at a young age is that condoms don't last forever. They do go bad and become ineffective.
Did you learn that the easy way or the hard way?
It depends. It depends on how you look at it.
Double undone there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eric.
Glad you picked it up on that. Okay,
There's,
Caldy, you said you could go?
Yeah. The random fact that I learned about a year ago was that the song "God Save Our King" or "God Save Our Queen," like "God Save Our."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We know. Yeah.
That was What up, Mikey? Calm down.
Yeah, really.
I'm not happy that a king was in charge of Canada. I'm just saying that's for another discussion. We'll get to that later.
Eric.
Go ahead, Caldy. Go ahead.
This song was written in the had nothing to do with England. It was written for a French king that was having butthole surgery.
No,
Really?
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Random
awesome.
And
awesome,
they had no anesthetics, and so the choir came in and sang, like they're trying to say like Handel rewrote it, but somebody in this king's place had choirs singing to him bum, 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 while he was having butt surgery. Y'all do with that.
Without anesthetic.
Wow, that blows my mind.
You win, Caldy.
Yeah, you win the
Caldy.
internet tonight.
Wow. I guess I'll go next. Mine is really, I think it's more, you guys would be surprised, but I think it's more of a conspiracy theory. The people that are out there now that you see every day, and again, this happened with the situation with Jim Carrey, and you're going, well, is he real? We don't know, you know. That's the one random fact I found out is that ever since Dolly the sheep with cloning technology, there is actual evidence that human beings can be cloned. However, that being said, we haven't actually seen, although, of course, if you believe conspiracy theorists, those people are right in front of your face and they're not the real people you knew. And the first time I found out about a person was my wife, who, said to me, Paul McCartney died in 1966. That's the Paul's dead thing.
He's dead.
And all this time, he's had like 3 different clones that have cloned him over the years, like people that look almost exactly like him. And you're not supposed to say anything or you get knocked off. Hint, hint. I'm looking around, making sure nobody's coming, listening in. But anyway, but the fact is, it's like, are people, some of the celebs you see every day, are they real? And I realized that, random fact, they may not be. That's my random fact. I'm just saying, whoever it is, who's out there, it scares me.
Well, I mean, I don't really think celebrities are real to begin with.
Yeah, well, I mean, but yeah. And what's up with these random places they have? Like you mentioned Disneyland, you can't say because you have an NDA, but there is a Club 33 that exists, right? We know that. There is one there. And it takes forever to get into it. Disneyland has one, all of them do. So, Tokyo and, Paris, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, what's up with that? How come we can't get into one of those places, They tell you have to wait like a couple of years before, and you have to make a reservation a couple of years in advance. I mean, is there some secret code or something you have to know? Secret society, right?
No, I don't know. Just to piggyback on what you said, and I'll be very brief.
Yes, sir.
About cloning. I think it blows my mind the theory of a doppelganger, a double of yourself on the other side of the earth that exists. And there was a cool movie from 1969 titled Doppelganger by Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. It was renamed Journey to the Far Side of the Sun for U.S. releases. It starred Roy Thinnis, fresh off of The Invaders. And it's a really trippy movie, but I'm not talking about science fiction. I'm talking about science fact. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. I do know there was a very interesting situation this last week. I was on a movie set, and there was a PA, production assistant, named Dot, D-O-T Dot. Well, there's a Dot in YouTube land in Canada, and she's on Rick's. This guy's, it's a YouTube channel. It's about weed. It's Rick's Lounge or something. No, and he goes live, and one of the people on the panel is named Dot, and she looked just like the Dot I met last week. She had glasses, same voice, same hair. I don't know about the tattoos, if those were the same. She had tattoos on her arm, the Dot I met in person. And so I reached out to Dot in Canada. Oh, and I told the Dot on the set, I said, there's a person named Dot. And that's a name I'd never heard before, Dot, D-O-T Dot, who looks and sounds just like you should go show me. And the problem is Rick privates his lives because there's some weed smoking going on the live. So he privates it right after his live. So I couldn't go back and show him. But then when he was live, I told Rick this story and he goes, oh, well, Dot has her own channel, dude. And someone linked it. So I could show my Dot, this Dot. And it just blew my mind because they were very, very similar. Now, I haven't seen that dot in person. I'm just going by what I see on a panel, on a computer screen, or a phone. But she looks and sounds just like the dot I met. So doppelganger is my answer.
Doppelganger. And just to pick up on that real quick, when I was working back in the States,
Man.
one day I was working Safeway, and one of these people who, they go to different Safeways around the city, and she walks up to me and she says, "Wait a second, I just saw you at this such and such store, exactly like you," because I was a cashier. And I said, "What? Really?" "Yeah." She says, you are over in another store right now working." I said, "How can I be in two places at the same time unless that person is exactly like me and is a doppelganger?" And she says, "Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's weird though. I went to your same lane. It was you, in another store, but then I go through you all the time here, and you're here. So do you work two different jobs?" I said, "No." I don't work for two different stores. I'm only at one. So I've never been able to this day have been figure out who that doppelganger was that looked exactly like me.
Hey, Chance, you say you never heard the name Dot before?
I'd never heard of Dot. I heard of Dot Matrix.
You ain't familiar with the Little Dot comic books?
Oh,
No.
wow.
My mother was.
I remember now. You just unlocked a memory. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that Dot. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah.
But she went by Dot.
I mean, in real life, I'd never met a Dot. But yeah, that's a good one, Danny.
Who still has to go for this question?
Shane.
Shane. Okay.
And Chrissy. But she's indisposed, probably helping her mom or something.
I'm here.
Did I answer this
She's
question?
in. She's back. She's Superwoman.
She's back.
It's like.
Please remind me, did I answer this question?
I don't think you have.
Learned about?
Nope.
Sierra says Velcro's nice.
Okay.
The cat Velcro.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, look at your tuxedo cat, baby.
Oh, sweet baby.
What's your cat's name called?
Velcro.
Velcro. Hey, Velcro. Oh, okay, Velcro just had eyes that just went nuts. Okay. So
Yes, Sierra. His cat's name is Velcro.
Oh,
Sierra says, "Oh, cat."
Hey, Cursed.
Hi, Cursed.
Cursed.
We
Good
have been
to see
talking
you,
about
Cursed.
multiple realities multiple times. So
Yeah.
Yes, we have
Fitting
been
you
talking
should
about
show up.
multiple realities,
I
and
got
so I
one
figured
for you.
Curse would show up at least.
The one
since he
I
is
have-
from another dimension.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Tracy. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
The
put
one I
Tracy in
have
the big
is,
spot.
and this comes from my mom and my dad, and it's an old expression. People aren't always the person that you think they are.
Well, that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Meaning eventually they show their ass.
Mm-hmm. Whether good or bad.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's it.
sometimes they're a nice ass. You know what happens?
Because they wear their ass hat.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just remember, Doug.
You're punchy.
Remember to always compliment your wife in private with the assets. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Sound advice.
She has no illusions about how I feel about her.
Neither does my wife. So.
It is a good
I love
cat
that
name. I
name for
agree. I like the
Velcro.
name.
I agree. Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's a tuxedo cat. Love tuxedo.
It's cool. It's cool, Caldy.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us a fact, BBB.
BB.
What question?
What is the
Question
random
number
fact
4.
that you learned?
Oh God, I do quirky fact videos on my
Yeah, you
channel.
should be able. You should be good at this. But you're on the
God.
spot, so now your brain's not working.
Okay, so King Arthur knighted people that helped him poo.
What is it with kings and butt stuff today?
like one of my videos literally shows like where the king literally knighted the people that helped him potty.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is an important life skill.
It is. It is. And Sierra's begging for a cat with a table name, sir.
Sorry, I had to cough, so that's why I was like,
No, that's all right.
yeah. So I thought that was an interesting fact. Another fact, Tug, I was listening while I was away. The sun thing about how 8 minutes, you wouldn't even know that you're actually in total darkness and that your whole life's about to change.
Yeah.
And you would just be oblivious for 8 hours or eight minutes. Sorry,
8 minutes.
8 minutes. But then what happens after?
You pretty much just you're gone. That's
Yeah.
it. You just
I
evaporate.
would think you'd freeze.
Yeah.
You'd probably just disintegrate. Like, I don't know.
That's
I don't know
it,
exactly
yeah.
what happened.
But that's the thing that I'm saying is like that fact makes you think even further. Like, what would happen? What would it be? What would it?
Would you even know it's happening, or would it happen so fast that that would be it? You just one day you're just gone.
Yeah. Another thing, I think one of the questions that you guys asked,
human behavior,
was something about time, reality, or existence that messes with your head.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That one.
We haven't there yet. Actually,
No, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah, that's the next
Okay.
question.
Okay.
I got the next one.
Okay.
Are you guys ready? Shane, I was waiting on Shane. Is he still there? He hadn't gone yet this round.
Buff.
What's the question?
What's a random fact that you still think about?
Oh, the plastic tip of a shoelace is called an aglet.
I learned that from Phineas and Ferb.
I blame Phineas and Ferb for that.
I never knew that.
When I found that cartoon, I couldn't get enough of it.
I love Phineas and Ferb.
They did a whole episode about it and made a song and everything. I was like, I never knew what that was called. I learned something today from a kids show. And
that's an awesome
it's every time I tie my shoes, and I'm like, aglet. And I just chuckle to myself. Like, aglet.
That's funny. Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
Wow.
Highly underrated show.
Mm.
So
I love it. I love that show. I adore it. But yeah, that's nice.
I think another underrated show is Pinky and the Brain.
Oh well, yeah.
I want to rule the world.
Okay,
what's tomorrow, Brain?
Question number 5. Chance, you said you had something for this?
No, I don't. I was just trying to move it along. And
okay.
So what's something about time, reality, or existence that messes with your head?
I can go
That's
with this
the question.
one. I got a really good answer to this one. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, let's say we can make a simulated reality that is almost perfect, that like would be indistinguishable. Like you put on a VR headset and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and your actual reality. Okay, let's say that's possible. And let's say that somewhere somebody in a computer has been able to build an entire little miniature universe in their computer, a simulation that's not real. And that's possible, and then it would be indistinguishable from reality, right? So if that's possible, if that can be done, then odds are it's actually happened and will happen. And if that's true, then there would be almost an infinite number of potential simulated realities. Like say there's even just 100. There's just 100 different simulated realities going on in a computer and only one real reality. In that case, odds are you're not in reality. Like the odds are astronomical that you would actually be in the real reality. And that means you have to be in a simulated reality. Right?
Yeah.
Follow?
Or a matrix. Right.
Or a matrix, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something about existence that messes with my head. Because I mean, really, how could you tell and what difference would it make?
Right.
Well, the main thing you got to realize, if somebody was going to create a simulated reality to live in, would this one really be it?
Well, I mean,
could be.
Have you read books? Like, there's some books with really messed up realities in them.
If I was going to do a simulated reality and I was going to be the focus of it, I would be a billionaire.
I didn't say you made it.
If I was in it, if I was even in the simulated reality, you would choose your status in that simulated reality, would you not? Or is the simulated status just granted, this is what you are in this simulated reality? Then you're just an NPC.
Yeah. You would just be some kind of NPC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you have somehow gained sentience because we don't know how that works.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say that that's the plot of the book Tristan Shandy, and I don't know if any of you guys have read that book.
I've heard of it.
No, I haven't.
Oh my
So-
God, it is. It's
Well,
very,
I
very,
prefer-
very convoluted. Let me say that, Tug. Like it is the weirdest book I've
I
ever
love
read.
weird and convoluted. That's my
Yeah,
yeah.
I do not know truly what the plot is.
Sounds great.
I'll put it in the back chat.
Yeah.
If I was to have to experience a simulated reality, I would want it to be more like the hollow deck on Star Trek, where I could pick and choose whatever, you know.
You'd be like Barkley, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I'd be all about
Let's be honest, we all.
I get in trouble on the Enterprise.
Now you guys are getting me in trouble because look what Sierra just said.
What?
What did you say?
You're right. I should bring the VR headset for my mom right when I come to visit. Oh my
You should.
God. Wow.
That's clever.
I'll probably break stuff. I see what happens when people have VR headsets on.
Do you want to go next, Tracy? You go ahead, and I'll answer after you.
What's the
On
question
this
again? I'm
question.
sorry.
It's right there on the screen.
Yeah.
What's something about time, reality, or existence that messes with your head?
Thank you,
Oh
Champ.
gosh. Okay, thank you. You're gonna think this is silly, but I think when you change the clocks backwards and forwards, it's like a weird ping pong match going on. It's like would they just come up with a simple thing? Because this is like really annoying. Like when we used to visit my mother-in-law in Panama City, they were an hour behind us. So it's like, it screws with your mind. That's all.
No, I mean I completely agree.
Daylight savings time has to be the most confusing time frame in existence. And I can understand why only 2 states in the United States, both Arizona and Hawaii, hate it. But nobody else is saying anything. Like they don't want to fix it.
There was a push to remove it at the federal level just a few years ago. And you know why they didn't
Yeah,
do it?
exactly.
Why?
You know why they didn't do it?
Why?
Because Republicans and Democrats couldn't agree on whether to go forward or back. I'm
my
dead
gosh.
serious. They could not
can't
decide
agree
which
on
way to go, so they
anything.
compromised on not doing anything.
Right, Doug? They can't agree on anything.
Every time one of the politicians puts out a poll on Twitter, like should we change daylight saving time, it is like the most overwhelming. Everybody agrees on it.
Yeah, everybody agrees. They just can't agree on which way to go.
Yeah.
No.
Just stop it. Stop it somewhere.
I don't care.
Stop the
Just pick
madness.
one. Flip a coin.
Just pick one.
Just
Just
use
pick a time frame, right?
whatever
Right?
Arizona's in right now because they don't
Oh,
have
Lord.
whatever.
Um,
Can you just fall back so that we could all get an extra hour of sleep?
Yeah.
Let's just agree to
right?
that.
Just give us an extra hour. Okay.
That
Well,
way.
the thing
That's a
for
California
me, were you done, Tracy?
Thanks.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you did. Okay. So for me, really, and I'm trying to make this simple. For me, it's like I know there's like 3 different things they talk about: multiverse, alternate reality, and a parallel universe. Can you actually prove this to me that somewhere, sometime in an alternate reality, I don't have this beautiful woman, I don't have 2 cats, I'm living on the streets, I'm homeless, or some other thing? Can you prove that to me? I don't know. That's the thing that blows my brain up. I'm like, there is something going on somewhere else, but how different is it? Where is this thing? When they started the multiverse thing with, what was it? Chance, help me out. Was it with MCU or DCEU? The multiverse.
MCU started it.
MCU started. Okay. So what was Stan Lee going through when he all of a sudden said, "Oh, hey, let's go with the multiverse"? What the hell? What?
Well,
There's something else? I mean,
He started with the Negative Zone and the Fantastic Four.
right, the Phantom
It's
Zone. Right?
issue number 51. No, it wasn't the Phantom Zone. It was the
No, not the
Negative
Phantom
Zone.
Zone. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's called the
Yeah.
Negative Zone.
Negative
And that
Zone.
was
Okay.
an alternate universe. That's the first real one in the MCU.
Right. And then
The Phantom
DCEU
Zone was a prison that Jor-El constructed for Kryptonian
DCEU,
villains.
right, for the
In
other
the
one. Yeah.
DCU.
Right. So that's the thing, though, man. So if you had that somehow in their brain, they created this alternate zone or universe, whatever. that messes with my brain because, like, I'm going, what? Am I do I really, am I the only one that exists here, or is there somebody else in another universe that, like me, but isn't entirely doing something different? Wouldn't that mess with your brains? I mean,
there's this principle that Einstein came up with. I don't remember what it's called, but it's that, like, in a certain amount of space, the matter within that space can only be organized a certain number of ways, like pixels on a TV screen, right? And so if the universe is infinite, which a lot of physicists actually think it is, that means that there are an infinite number of ways. I mean, every combination of pixels in this reality would exist somewhere in the universe. So therefore, yeah, there would be a universe just like what you're describing. And
right. Well, what I remember is that Einstein said time is relative.
Well, yes,
there's a theory of relativity, so which all combines with that. So I assume correctly, as long as I'm not making a what of me, you, me, whatever in that basis assumption. Okay, but I have to believe that there is some other kind out there because they give the possibilities, right? The universe as they know is vast and infinite. It has no ending. It has no beginning. So, right? I mean, I just want to think about it, and then I go, nope, too hard. My brain's starting to explode. I gotta take that out.
No, Charles, I'm not talking about string theory. That's different. That's
oh my God, Sierra says that. Oh my God, Sierra.
Phineas and Ferb have a song called "Simp." Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I love you, Sierra.
She just makes me laugh. Yeah.
No,
so
that's all that bothers me. Who's
I know.
Who's next?
Co-mater, yeah.
Private chat says Caldy.
Wait, what? Or what?
He's talking about that movie. Yeah, he was just
okay. I was
write it down.
Read the back chat. So I was like, what is this?
Well, it's a book, but yeah.
It's a book.
Got it. All right.
Okay, so who hasn't answered this question about something about time, reality, or existence that messes with your head, other than all of it?
I don't think I did, but you guys covered it. You guys covered it well.
Okay.
No, thank you, Coley. What about you, Chance? Have you said yet?
I agree with what Caldy said. We can move on.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Because doppelganger was mine. And
that's right. You did mention doppelganger.
That's right. You said the doppelganger. Yeah.
Does anyone else need to answer question number? Wait.
Five.
Yeah.
We're on 5.
Well, then here's 6.
All right. Here's 6. Okay.
You want to read it, Tug?
Do unanswered questions motivate you to learn more or frustrate you?
I didn't answer the question.
Oh,
okay, Shane, you want to answer the question? I wasn't sure you were there.
Yeah, no, Buff's paying attention. He's just stealthy.
Back on the screen then.
Yeah.
You ever think about, like, all right, I'm gonna go a little crazy for a second. You ever like sit and look out your eyes and how you look at people and it's like, well, I can't see myself unless I'm looking in the mirror, but how people look, like people can see you, but you can't see you. And just the I guess it's consciousness, so to say, of just being, I'm trying to explain this in such a way that's not completely bonkers. I think it's weird. I can sit here and look out my eyes and just be like, see other things. Like people can't see themselves
for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. People can see other people, but can't see themselves without a mirror. Something like that, along that lines. I told you it was weird, but
no, I get it. It's a good one.
Yeah,
I think about that too all the time.
Yeah, like the part in your hair. When you look in the mirror versus how it looks to everyone else, it's reversed, right? I mean, it's that simple. It's a very simple example, but yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder like how I look to other people.
Same.
Yeah.
What about how you sound? Because like, if you ever heard a recording of your own voice.
Oh, I hate.
Oh God, I hate listening to recording.
When I was a kid, with the cassette tape, yes, with the Kmart cassette.
Kmart.
Yeah. And you hear yourself, and you're like, that doesn't sound like me, because you hear yourself differently in your own head.
your ear canal. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear all these vibrations from the bone in your face.
Right.
And stuff.
And you're like,
I got used to hearing myself singing because we were mixing and stuff like that. But what I could never get used to was hearing myself talk. That sounds off. Like I hate the way that. Like
I still hate it, and I do it every week when I'm making videos. I'm constantly editing my own voice, and it just I hate it.
And what about singers that are like British, but they don't sound like they have an accent in some cases when they sing? Same with people like Mel Tillis, who stuttered when he talked, but when he sang, there was no stutter.
Right. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
so you get actors who have like really good American accents, and you never really realize that they're British until you hear an interview with them, and it just sounds wrong.
Oh, I know.
I would say something real fast about the Mel Tillis thing. There's a story about when he was in Smokey and the Bandit, and of course he had that bad stutter, right? So they wanted him for that role. He like I heard this from the old folks in Nashville. He had practiced for that role so that he didn't have a stutter. So the first couple of takes they did it, he did not have the stutter, and they're like, whoa, what are you doing? Oh, he was like, oh. Anyway, that's it.
Well, it's like James Earl Jones. Like he was always singing. Like every time you hear James Earl Jones speaking, he's actually subtly singing, like because he has a debilitating stutter. If he tries to just talk normally, he can't get anything out. That's why he has such a musical voice and such a like iconic voice, is because he's always singing.
There was a guy similar in Adam West. You notice later on he has a singing voice. He did that in the the Family Guy where it's Mayor West and he goes, Adam West, Adam West.
Oh yeah.
And I just thought, wow, I didn't know. I knew you did the Batusi by yourself because you created it off the top of your freaking head.
5 minutes, guys. We got 5 minutes.
But how do you explain William Shatner then, who thinks he can sing? And
that's different.
Listen to Lucy in the listen to William Shatner, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds" by the Beatles.
No,
oh God, no.
Yeah.
It's like listening to Black Sabbath doing Air Supply songs.
Yes. And he does "Mr. Tambourine Man" by Dylan. You've heard all of them. The Rock.
Shatner only makes music better, man. Don't be putting down the Shat, boy.
I knew Danny was going to say something.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, but Jeff, I'll give you one quick fact. I found out just recently about that, and it was by Ringo Starr. He says, "If I hear Shatner do his version of Yellow Submarine, I'm quitting the business." He literally said that. Yeah. So
the only star that's got a better album out than William Shatner is Bruce Willis's Bruno.
I like Bruno, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel bad what he's gone into now. I really do. I feel badly for Bruce Willis.
Well, who wants to go first with question 6 about unanswered questions?
Do unanswered questions motivate you to learn more or frustrate you? I think in general they motivate me to learn more, but if they're in like a fictional story or a movie, I hate them. I don't like movies that are deliberately ambiguous. I think that's just lazy writing.
I agree.
I would agree with that.
Me too.
I second that. I third that. I fourth that. I everything that.
I would say for me, as far as unanswered questions, it's going to motivate me. It won't frustrate me. I want to learn more. I've told people before, learn everything. Open yourself to everything.
Good point, Inferno. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Inferno says if you ask the right questions, you usually end up with more questions.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at when the very first question was that, like, the more you know, the less you understand. Like, the more you need to know, like, it bothers me.
Charles, what do you mean by that? People don't like questions or answers. Like, you think they just want to go aimlessly, like, oh God,
nihilistic way of looking at things.
No, I'm thinking of Idiocracy, the movie. Like, they just want to run around and
Idiocracy. Oh,
put Mountain Dew on their crops.
Yeah, and
the more I learn, the less I know.
Baiting.
Yeah,
I'm busy. I'm baiting.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a minute and a half. Who wants to go next?
Yep.
Wow.
Somebody.
Julian Gomez says, "What's something you'll never forget?"
I don't know. I've forgotten everything.
Me
I'll
too.
never forget.
I'll never forget the people that I served with in the military.
Yeah. I think a better question is there anything you really want to remember?
I do. I
Danny
want
the Messenger.
to remember the mentors that I encountered along the way, the true mentors that taught me to question everything and to learn everything. And that's why
I would really like to remember 1988 better. Apparently, I had a good time judging from the receipts.
You worked at Disney, apparently.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you
So are
did.
we on number 6? Yeah. Do unanswered questions motivate you to learn more or frustrate you? Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's wrap up.
We all said it. I said mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think everybody just piggybacked.
I piggybacked off Tug. I was like, yes, I agree. First, second, and third. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Last question, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this night up. And then we'll let everybody
on the screen right there.
Thank you, Chance. You're awesome, Chance. Thank you. Chance, thank you for running the buttons tonight. You've been great.
Oh, thanks.
Chance,
I'm terrible at keeping up with the chat. You're much better than me.
Oh,
Yeah, Chance is thorough. Yeah.
I couldn't get my camera to work. That's why I was late.
That's
On
okay.
my, I don't know. I think I need.
I
to get a
had
new
issues
computer.
too.
I know, but my internet speed is like the best you can get, so it must be my computer. I don't know, but who cares? So, question 7: who wants to read it? Tug?
I don't know.
What's something simple that seems like it should have an easy answer but doesn't? It's does this make me look fat?
What was you saying, Danny?
I was saying the internet's been acting crazy all day, man.
This has been ongoing with me forever. Right? Image freezes.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think for me it's fairly simple. Love. Plain, simple love.
Well, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Love is the answer.
Okay, for me, it's love, but the opposite direction. Why should it seem simple, but I don't have it?
Well, right?
Aww.
Right?
We love you. What are you talking
We
about?
love you, Chrissy. You're my sister. Of course.
Thanks.
We all love you.
We all love you.
Like Danny.
I said you're on the wrong coast for one thing.
So you think I'd be loved if I was just on the East Coast?
As far as I'm concerned, she's in the right area of California, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm up north. And I do have to let you guys know I am getting a visitor next weekend. So I'm very excited. Saturday stream, you might see somebody pop in.
Cool.
Oh, and speaking of next Saturday, before the show on my channel, I'm actually having a special stream with Zach. We're going to talk about the TV show Atypical.
Oh, cool.
Oh, please send me the link, please.
I will.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're having on our MOPS project, musicals, operas, and plays. We're having 2 special guests named Crazy Horse and Alice, his wife. We're going to be talking about Cats the musical, Cats the play, Cats.
Mikey, before we do all that, let's get through this last question, buddy.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
All right, it's fine. We'll do all that in the end, but right now we got to get through this last question.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
yes, ma'am.
Anybody?
What was the question?
Above.
It's on the screen.
What's something simple that seems like it should be, or it should have an easy answer, but doesn't?
Oh, shape of the earth.
Huh?
What?
Shape of the earth.
Shape of the earth.
Yeah.
Oh, them flat earthers. Okay.
I'm making a flat earth video right now.
I know you are.
It's an oblate spheroid.
Yeah.
You're right.
Does it have a dome? Yeah, I know. I watched you and Caldy the other night. I was there.
Oh, wow.
That's it, I guess.
Okay.
That a nuclear global thermodynamics. Well, anyway.
Yeah, right.
I'd say the cure for male pattern baldness. It seems like there should have been a cure by now. And I heard there is actually in another country. I won't say which country.
Right.
They've done
Right.
experiments where hair's growing back on rats.
On their back?
I wish I could get all the hair off my back and put it on my head. That'd be nice.
I'm like, is it growing back on their back?
It's growing back, yeah. Where they shaved it, it grew back.
Oh, I thought you said it's growing back on their back.
No, it's growing back. It's
It's
not.
so I was
Well, it
so
makes no
confused.
sense that certain people in my family, I won't say who, but they're going completely bald and I still have hair. So, I don't know.
Yeah. And with all the money we give to cure cancer, you know, it's amazing there hasn't really been much advancement. Not to get deep, but I just don't understand.
There
that
has been a lot of advancement on
There-
cancer
there's
research. The
been a
problem
ton
is that there's a lot of different types of cancer. There's no like magic bullet for cancer. Until we get to like nanomedicine, there's never going to be a magic bullet.
Right.
There's no
Yeah.
cure.
There's no real cure. There's just a bunch of treatments.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of which involve poisoning yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And we won't
Alright.
even start with Dr. K. I'm not going to say the rest of it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use Rogaine while you still have hair, says Inferno 224. That's how it works. Well, if you stop using it, it falls out. So they've
Yeah.
got-
Aldi, stop hair mogging.
I've never used that. That's what I heard.
Next thing you know, we're going to start going into hair wars.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Who hasn't
okay,
answered?
please.
Sorry.
I think Tracy, have you answered?
Well, let me see. What is?
Read the question, Toad.
What's something simple that seems like it should have an easy answer but doesn't?
Well, I guess
Ever
opening up bottles or opening up spice jars or pickle jars or anything. It's an easy thing to do, but sometimes they're screwed on so tight you can't get it.
No, you know what, Tracy? That's so serious. I popped a hole in the top of a jar of pickles at work the other day, and then I couldn't get it open, and I was like, "What the heck?" And so I ended up popping a hole in the lid, right? And then we handed it all the way around the office to all these big burly truck drivers. Nobody could get it open.
Wow.
They did have a cure for that, like a big rubber flat
Yeah, the
round
big rubber
thing.
thing.
I ordered one, so now my
Yeah.
pickles are in the fridge with a hole. I don't have a butter knife at work. I tried scissors. I tried
Oh,
the
no.
knife. But like literally, we popped a hole in the top and it said pop, but then the lid still wouldn't go. And so
I know
was
it
like,
wasn't a deep in thought or whatever question, but you know what
Yeah.
the heck? Or
Yeah.
The
answer.
conversation. Yeah,
I-
that's good.
so I'm waiting on my rubber thingy to show up so I can open this jar of pickles.
If
like that.
Yeah.
use rubber band.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours and 6 minutes. Clip it right there. That's where you want to.
Right there. That's what we're going to do.
So I'm waiting on this jar opener to come. I ordered off of Amazon.
Much better, much better.
I
You
did it
know,
on purpose, you guys. But anyway,
You do know you can take the jar and lightly tap it on the counter on the lid, and then it'll
Yeah.
twist right off. Usually,
I
And put
tried.
heat
It
on
didn't
it.
work.
Hot water from your tap will loosen
It
it.
Just
didn't
break
work.
it.
Yeah, just use a hammer.
Yeah,
I
Pick the
actually
glass
had a
off and
hammer.
eat the pickle.
I actually had a hammer, and they took the
In fact,
pickle jar from me.
Yeah. Oh wow.
My
They were
wife
like, "No,
really-
Chrissy's
water.
getting violent. She wants her pickle."
well,
What
my
Charles
wife
Darwin
really
said.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I have hit a jar so hard on the counter that it freaking broke.
Oh yeah. You
Oh
don't wanna
man,
do
I
that.
hate that.
Hey, Chrissy, before we sign off, since someone mentioned Stan Lee, can I show something? It'll take 2 seconds.
Go ahead,
Here's
champ.
Stan Lee as you've never seen him before, as Dr. Doom.
That's
Wow.
pretty fun.
In
I wouldn't
illustrated
mention
form in the,
Stan Lee, but you.
Now turn it the
No,
other
it was
way.
mentioned in the comp chat.
the
There you
Marvel
go.
No Prize book. This is a great
Wow.
one-shot from 1982, and it shows mistakes in comic books
Chance,
that
show
that
it
reader-
in the vertical chat too.
that
That's
readers.
awesome.
There we go. That reader
There you go.
spotted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he upside down?
Reader wrote in. There we go. It's a great
It's a
one-shot.
mistake.
I
The
love this
whole
book.
thing is that's the gimmick
It's
of the
all
comic. is
mistakes,
about
correct.
mistakes.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
1982.
Oh,
All right. So, how do I make myself? not-
That's fun. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
That
can
is
actually
neat.
see Stan Lee do that.
I'm using it for a series of shorts, 60-second
Cool.
shorts on my channel where I show mistakes because I have most of these comic books in my collection, so it's kind of like a cheat sheet.
Nice.
I'll
Mhm.
find it and do like
That
a
is
little short.
awesome.
I started with Avengers issue number 2, 1963,
Ooh, nice.
where the Hulk, what is the Hulk's alter ego? Everyone, someone.
Bruce
Well, it's
Banner.
there's
Bruce
two,
Banner.
Bruce or David, but I heard him called
Doctor-
David.
Well, David on TV is Bruce Banner in the comics. Well, in Avengers 2, someone refers to him, the alter ego is Dr. Donald Blake. That's Thor's alter ego instead of Dr. Bruce Banner.
Thor's- yeah.
Right. Stan Lee must have been fatigued because he was writing like a dozen comic books a month at that point.
Yeah.
The beginning of the
Yeah.
Marvel Universe of superheroes, 1961. Started August of 61 with Fantastic Four issue 1. Enough said.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I always thought that the 61 Spider-Man was where the first multiverse come out.
What's that?
I always thought it was some kind of Spider-Man comic book that first had or Flash that had the first multiverse.
That's DC.
Yeah.
Well,
it might have. I don't know. I'm a Marvel guy. I know in the Marvel universe it was the Negative Zone Fantastic Four issue 51. That was the first alternate that I recall.
But the first one in a comic book, wasn't it either Flash or Spider-Man?
No.
It was Spider-Man.
No, it wasn't Spider-Man. No.
The whole Spider-Verse thing didn't start for decades after that.
It was Flash. It was Flash in 1961, and it's a DC comic.
Yeah.
The Tale of Two Worlds.
Okay. Fantastic 451 was 1966. So yeah, that does predate it. But I'm a Marvel guy.
Yeah, I'm a Marvel guy too. I worked at a Marvel comic book store.
And Charles hates DC comics, but he's obviously a Marvel guy too. Charles Darwin.
Colby, are you doing an after show?
Yep. Are they ever making that third movie, Across the Spider-Verse, into the cartoon, the animated one?
The last one, I'll just say this real quick, Chris. The last one that they had with Doctor Strange, at the end of that movie, you have him with a third eye, and you see Charlize Theron appear out of nowhere and say, "Hey,
cool." Not at all what I asked about. I'm talking about the animated Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse.
The
one with
Morales.
Morales.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they planned another one for Morales. Sorry,
The Spider-Noir thing's coming out later this year.
Yeah,
guys, I want to wrap up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Everybody, Caldy's going to be doing an after show. If you guys all welcome over there, I can redirect here in just a moment when I'm playing my outro. But I do have something I'd like to say. Is thank you. Tonight reminds us of not having all the answers isn't a weakness. It's what keeps us curious. The things that boggle our brains aren't often the same things that push us to learn, grow, and see the world differently. Sometimes it's okay not to fully understand everything. Sometimes the value is just asking the question. Thank you, BBB family, and all of our guests, and another great conversation, and always for bringing your thoughts, your participation, your proactivities. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and we'll see you on the next time.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Happy trails.
Yes,
Goodbye. Down in the ground where the spuds all grow.